Does having a Daimon mean you have a superpower? Spoilers, yeah, it does. So I grew up reading comic books, superhero comic books specifically. And right now I have a 10-year-old son, and 10 years old is kind of the perfect age to talk about comics with your kid. So my son and I would talk about superheroes and comics a lot, and he saw one of the post-credit scenes from the Justice League movie, the one where Superman and Flash race. And he asked me, who's going to win that race? And I told him, I know the answer to this question. I know who will win. And the answer is Flash. The Flash is going to win that race. And I say that even though Superman is and has always been my favorite superhero. So if that's the case, why is Flash going to win? Because every superhero, I believe, has a thing. They have their thing that kind of defines who they are. And for Flash, it's being fast. And so if there's a race, of course he's going to win it. Like with Aquaman, he's the underwater guy. He may be really strong, but that strength isn't his thing. The thing is that he can swim and breathe underwater and be the underwater guy. Batman's become this super ninja that can defeat anybody, but that is not his thing. His thing is that he is the world's greatest detective, and that's kind of gotten lost in a lot of the modern Batman material, but that's what his thing is. And so every superhero has a thing. And I think we are kind of like that. I think when we learn to hear the voice of our daimon, however you want to say it, you will begin to notice, begin to realize, begin to come into contact with what your thing is. And I already know some of you guys are watching this and you're thinking, oh, well, I already know what my thing is. I love playing guitar. Guitar is my thing. Or I'm a really good cook. Cooking is my thing. And I want to challenge that thinking a little bit because I don't know if you've seen the movie Thor Ragnarok, a superhero movie, coincidentally enough, but there's this scene where Thor's hammer has been destroyed and it seems like all is lost and they're about to lose to the big villain. And he's talking to his dad and he says, I don't have my hammer anymore. And Odin says, oh, really? Are you Thor, god of hammers? And the answer is no, he's not Thor, god of hammers, he's Thor, god of thunder. And the hammer is the thing that he uses to deliver the thunder. So if you're really good at playing guitar, or you're really good at cooking, or you're really good at telling stories, or you're an incredible poet, those things are your hammers. Those things are the mediums that you use to deliver your thing. Your thing is actually the feeling that you create in other people, the effect that you create in other people, the effect that you create in the world, the way that you change the world around you. And so that's the challenge. Stop thinking of your daimon or your daimon as inspiring you to play guitar, but your daimon is whispering in your ear saying, you need to create this effect in the world. How do you change the people around you? How do you change your environment through your gifts? So in that sense, we're all kind of like superheroes. We're all like the Flash or Aquaman or Spider-Man. We have a specialty, and the Daimon wants us to put the gas down on that specialty and start using it to make positive changes in our world.